Now I am.
And we're live.
We are live. Live. We are live. Maybe I should do like this. Then I won't feel so disconnected. Fellas, how about that? There we go.
So many
Put the fuego in the middle.
none of them compare to you.
Ah,
Ah, damn it, man.
shoot, me too.
Dreaming.
Must have been destiny.
Where is Day? Where my girl at?
Baby, all I see
Miss Day or Snoopy Cliff Miller. Good evening, and good evening. It is Wednesday, Gentlemen After Dark, a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. We're going to go ahead and start acknowledging some of the folk that is here already. I see you, Tamara. Thank you for being here, as always. Or is that Flavor Flames? Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Talina's in the building. I see you. Whoop. Busy. What up with you, man? Thank you for being here as always. I appreciate you, bro. Berdina's in the building. Good evening, Berdina. Football season is almost underway. Get ready. I don't know if you've seen your schedule for 49ers, but I have seen the schedule for them Saints. We're going to be playing both of the Los Angeles teams this year. One in New Orleans and one right here at SoFi Stadium. I'll be there. Anywho, Papa Sims, I see you, man. Thank you guys for tapping in from the YouTube world. I genuinely appreciate you. YouTube. If you on the other two-letter social media spot, man, come on, y'all, catch up with us. We on the other one, the YT, the YouTube. True, I see you. Thank you for being here. Good evening to you. Thank you to my guy Corey Lavelle for the music. Song entitled "Ready." Yeah. Anywho, let me go ahead and get us started off the right way. We'll do it like this. We ain't done it in a minute.
Look, this has its. Hey, I'm trying to bring the West back. Tell them that I said that. Avenue to true respect to you surviving setbacks. I'm from where you gotta keep it glocky for the get back. And every time I drive somebody yaki on my dispatch, got her like, ooh, like the way he move, like the way he talking, how he doing what he do, like the way he step 1 2 1 2. Get to know me, baby, take a walk in my shoes. I be dropping his. Hey.
Yeah, we is here. It is Wednesday, y'all. It's time. Let me go ahead and blow y'all up because y'all looking a little small. Ooh, look there. Let me bring him down. That made a little difference, right? Yeah. Let me go ahead and introduce our panel, the Grown Folk'nem. We are in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and start from the top and work my way to the bottom. I don't know. You know what? Started from the bottom and work my way up to the top. And I'm gonna put myself in the middle like that. On my left, probably your left as well, I would think. On my screen anyway. It is that guy, the CEO of, yeah, you can point to him right there. ChristianDingaling.org. It's our own Mr. Devin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing, right? He says that he is the best dressed trucker out there on the road or on the interstate. It is our very own. Let me out, Doughboy's in the building.
Oh yeah.
Right there we go. Taking it to the top. Sorry, I gave Fuego a black eye with my little banner here. Let me fix that because
Black eye.
matter of fact, let me see if that works. There we go. That works even better. Ta-da! Keep the logo up. From the top, wait a minute. Dang it. I hear the last. Oh. From the top left, she belongs to somebody's auntie. I'm not sure whose auntie she is. I just suggest that you don't look in her eyes, y'all. It is our very own Auntie Lolo. She is here. She was actually early today. hmm She usually gives me a hard time, but I'm gonna give her a hard time today. It's our very own executive producer, Miss Three.
Miss Three.
Hola, hola, hola.
We call her hot. Y'all probably call her hot, but you know, in Spanish it's simply fuego, fuego.
Hey, y'all.
She's here. She's clapping. I can't hear her clapping, but I see her. She's always smiling, got the prettiest smile that I know. It is our very own Miss T. And I'm still waiting for fearless something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's fearless something. And you know, they say save the best for last. He is in the building. He's here. He's here. He's at an undisclosed place somewhere. It's still daytime wherever he is. It's our very own assassin, Snoopy Cliff Mello.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shooby Doo. And yeah, I'm your host. I'm Onyx. So, Sharita, I see you. Hey, Sharita, nice to have met you. Before we even get started, ladies, everybody's a mother here. Yeah, I'm not misinterpreting anything. Is that correct? All right, good. How was Mother's Day for you?
Relaxing.
Wonderful, relaxing.
Relaxing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was good. I decided to do
is
some
eating.
volunteer work for the younger ladies, and it was good.
Okay,
That's cool.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
that's what's up.
Mhm.
Ladies don't have too much to say on on the Mother's Day. Ladies in the audience, I hope your Mother's Day
I
was
know.
good as well. Fellas, coming up next is
Mine was
our
wonderful.
turn for us that are daddies. Everybody a
Mhm.
daddy here? Everybody a daddy?
At some point, I
Okay,
hope
so-
Somebody
somebody's
daddy.
that.
Somebody's daddy.
I'm that baby pappy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody, daddy. Who looking for a daddy right now? Who looking for a daddy?
There they go. There they go.
Kidding.
That's terrible.
Yeah, see there? See how they anywho, fellas, our turn is coming up next. I'm gonna give y'all an opportunity quickly. What do you not want for Father's Day? Say it out loud, please.
Socks.
Tell them what you do not want for Father's Day.
I don't want to read somebody wishing their mama a happy Father's Day.
He beat me to it. He beat me to it.
That is disrespectful. I said it.
There it is. Happy Father's Day, mamas. Mama, Father's Day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Confusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Because the dude said you took his answer. So how
Yeah,
about you?
well, man, a bunch of hoopla. No hoopla. Just chill. I don't really kind of just. It's that whole Hallmark holiday. Just
Not the
don't go out
Hallmark.
spending all that fucking money on something because of a day. Could have did it last week, last
Right.
month, any day.
Yeah.
Wait till my birthday, do it then. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even bad there with me. I do it every day, so I'm straight.
I don't want fellatio. I want head.
What? You know what? What? I didn't get that. Damn it, man. Say it again.
He's
I
back.
don't want
I didn't hear
fellatio. I want head. There's a difference, ladies.
Oh my
Let
God.
me turn up.
This-
Let me turn this earbud.
Bring it
Wet
down
and
to the
sloppy.
Thank you. That's
That's
head.
what I said. Sloppy,
Wet
sloppy.
and sloppy.
Stop it.
That's how we start.
Wet and sloppy and hot.
all right. Yeah. Doughboy, did you have any requests?
Nah, I don't. I
Sorry,
don't
Doughboy.
have
Did I
any.
take yours?
I don't have any. You know, Melo been on point so far tonight. So I can't,
Yeah,
you know, I'm gonna let him just take that one.
Narratives and dialogues. I would like to know who that is. I like that name. Thank you. Welcome to Gentlemen After Dark. He says, no cheap cologne nor tools or things you know that look thrown together for a gift. Shop for me like you're in Macy's for yourself. Come on, give it up. Do be do. I dig it. I dig that one.
All right, she bring home some panties. You gonna put them on?
Oh.
You said shop for me.
You said shop for me like you.
They are for you. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
No,
You did say that.
don't start that sugar. Don't start that bull sugar.
Oh man. Well, here's what I don't want, because I didn't do it, and usually I try to send out that mass text, all the mamas I know, but that just becomes too much work. And then you get them occasional, who is this? Texts that go through the never mind. So please, if you're a friend of mine and you want to acknowledge me for Father's Day, make that an individual for me. If not, I won't be mad if you don't send me a Happy Father's Day text or any of that. I won't take offense to that, because everybody's looking for it. I got a couple of, I can't believe you didn't even acknowledge me for Mother's Day. You know how many mamas I know?
God.
You ain't my
Good
mama.
Lord. Come on. You're definitely not my mama.
Yeah.
You're not my mama.
But, I love you. But
That's
yeah.
just petty.
Come on, man. Come on. But I'm glad that everybody had a good one. Again, Pops, Fathers, we coming up out the gate. So
PK so crazy.
Can we change it
What
from
she
the
said.
black sheep of the holidays? Because Father's Day
PK
kind of
said-
gets pushed to the
You get a tie. You get a tie. You get a
You
tie.
Everybody get a tie.
we all know Father's Day is like the cheapest holiday that's gonna be out there. The graduates get more than the fathers do.
Right?
We
Hey,
always sharing something.
Do you know
with
Father's Day
somebody.
comes behind Halloween? In
Mothers
like
always share
hierarchy?
stuff too.
What?
Mother's Day always share stuff. You got graduations. We
Mother's
always
Day
share
ain't
stuff.
share with no graduation. Knock it off.
Right. That's Father's
Knock
Day.
it
You
off.
have to share. It's a celebratory month in May. Like all kind of stuff is going on in May.
3. If I could reach through this screen and get you, I
Reach
would.
through. Reach through.
Not as much as April.
Let me say this. June is known as dads and grads.
Right.
But schools moved up their graduation. A lot of people graduate in May now. Come on
Yeah,
now, watch it.
that's true.
All graduations are in May
It's
now.
true.
I
That's
agree
true.
with you
Tell
on
the
it.
truth.
I agree with you.
Dads
on it.
and grads. Until they change that
Karina,
logo.
she always agrees with Onyx. I'm starting to see a trend
No, I
here.
agree because it's true.
Trouble in the ring.
Don't be hating on me because I tell
Hey.
the
But
truth.
if you do
I'm
the
beginning to
research
see a
Yeah.
trend
and go
here.
on to until they change the title. But if you look at go on
Yeah,
social
she's
media
telling
and
the
see how
truth.
many graduations have taken place already in May.
A lot.
Okay,
Those
so
are facts.
there's a lot. However, it is not
Until they
titled
change the title.
grads and dads. We don't even get dads and grads. It's grads and
then
dads.
They
It's
just trying to
true.
find something
That
that
is the
rhymes.
truth.
Do better, do better. That's all I can say. Do better.
Oh my
We
God.
love you. We love all our dads on the panel.
Whatever. Anywho, moving right along. Y'all feeling good? I'm ready to have a
Yes.
little bit of fun.
They said whatever.
I'm gonna start this off by releasing a little bit of pressure, just a little
Y'all
bit.
can have Juneteenth too.
Wow. Ain't that
Damn
dang,
it,
look,
boy.
You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
You see that? We
That's
shared
the only way folks
grads.
that's the only way folks gonna celebrate Juneteenth. Oh yeah, well, it's in Father's Day, so we can just go ahead. Now
Oh,
we're gonna
my
celebrate it.
I don't know, but we have a big cookout on Juneteenth. I don't know what y'all do, so I would have been happy about that. I'm sorry.
Boy, oh boy.
Well, some other people more excited about it than us now. But that's
mm.
another
Wow.
time. Because they like to be off of work. Oh, we get to be off of work.
Another topic. Yep.
Yeah.
Do
another
we
show.
do?
Let me write this one down.
Society. Oh wow.
And them.
Tardy for the party, but she is here, y'all. Miss Day is in the building.
Oh, with her little kiss curl.
Good
Are you listening to
evening.
yourself, Miss Day? You're killing us. Are you listening to yourself? I hear an echo.
That's Miss Day.
Turn your phone down. Or your
Mute
phone
yourself,
down.
Miss Day, so we can see if it's you for a second.
Hello?
Check
Should
one,
we
two.
do?
Check 1, 2. It's Miss Day. Today is you with the echo.
What I tell y'all?
We're gonna hunch up in her shoulders. What? Oh my
But it's
God.
I had
always
to do
me
a
though.
producer mic check. That was my
Yeah,
mic
there
check
you
this
go.
day. It is you.
Here we go. Anywho, let's have some fun, y'all. Let's get it in. I'm gonna throw Miss Day up here with the ladies. All right. Me. I'm gonna let you guys make the choice tonight. I'm gonna let you choose what you want to do, how you want to be. Do you want to stand for it? Do you want to stand against it? We are going to start off tonight with the great debate. Roll your eyes, stump your feet, but you know the rest. What you want to do? Stand for it or against it? You make the choice, Lolo. Stand for it. Stand for it or against it, Lolo.
Give us a question
tricky.
first.
I'm gonna go against. Why not?
Lolo's going against. Okay, there we go. Against will be at the bottom, y'all. 3.
I'm for it.
For it. Fuego.
For it.
For it. T. For it. Miss Day. For it. Oh,
they got me with all the fellas. Okay.
fellas.
I haven't said yet. I guess I gotta be.
Out of fairness, I'm just gonna say, Doughboy.
Oh, I'm against. I like opposition.
Okay.
Ops.
Snoopy Cliff Mello.
Against.
Okay, here we go. Question. It is time, you guys, for
This better not suck.
the great debate.
There we go. He laughing. He doing too much giggling, buddy.
I already laughed. Doggone it.
It's gonna be weird. I know it. I know. I can feel it.
We always talking about society, you guys, and how unfair society is, and how unfair society has grown and become. Tonight's great debate brought to you by Onyx. The great debate. Is it time to free the nipples?
Damn it, man. I'm for that.
Why? And why do I say this? Because I was looking at a
set of nipples,
a picture, and it was 2 people. It was a guy and it was a girl. They're both at the beach. The guy is prancing and dancing with his, shirt off, of course, but the girl isn't. But guess what? The girl has all her cheeks hanging out the back, but the guy doesn't. The standards that we have are confusing, if you ask me. But tonight we're
Pride
just
Day, you're gonna man cheeks.
We're gonna I don't want to see no man cheeks. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
But tonight we're gonna talk about what's the difference with these nipples. The statement says it is time to free the nipples. But it's a question mark. The top row is what?
For it.
For it. The bottom row is against it.
Free the nipples. Free them.
We're under enough pressure. We
The
don't
shake,
need
look,
to-
Fuego, the shake don't change. If the nipples is free, the shake don't change.
Shimmy, here we go.
Wow.
My nipples is always free. I don't believe in them bras. I don't know why we always have to wear them. I believe in it. I don't bother me. And it ain't even because I'm on the itty bitty titty committee either. I just don't think you need them. Let them fly. Let them shake, shimmy, hang, drop, do what they do. They don't like being all stuck up in that thing. That's why when women come home, the first thing they do is unsnap that thing and take it off because it's no, nobody wants it. Take them off. Get rid of them. It's sexy anyway.
I agree, and stop judging us if we take them off and we're a little larger than a pancake committee.
Oh, larger
If they
than a
hang
pancake.
I said itty bitty titty. I didn't say pancake. You went too far.
Pancake with the nipple on top. Now you don't have to worry about. Pancake with the raisin on top. Now you don't have to worry about the raisin.
From raisins to gumdrops.
I'm so confused.
Let them hang.
Hey, y'all, we in a bad spot, man. Hey,
Exactly.
hey, this is a setup. It's a setup.
This ain't no debate. This is a discussion.
We got screwed.
Oh shoot! Look at Lolo face. She's like, again, he got me again.
So the narratives have a question for us.
It's not fair.
The narratives and dialogue.
The narratives. That one.
Yeah, don't not wear the bra, make your titties sore and lose shape.
Depends on how big they are.
Yeah, hey, listen,
Itty
they
bitties
big,
don't
they
have that
big. It is
problem.
what it is. The shape, listen, it is what it is.
But is the question directed to wearing bras, or is it out at the beach with your titties out? Is
Yeah,
that
I'm confused.
It's being nipple
You
free.
ain't confused. It's nipple for just let them out.
Well, your example was some about a beach with cheeks
I
and
use
nipples.
that as an example because where do you see nipples mostly, and not in the privacy of your home, but
Motorcycle set.
Porn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, some of those you don't
There
want
it
to
is.
see. Some of those you
Thank
don't
God
want
for
to
the
see.
motorcycle sets. 'Cause now I have examples in which to pull on.
Some of those need to be covered up.
No,
God.
that ain't what you on. That's the wrong team.
Are they,
You
are they down
society?
at the top level yet? Are we? What are we doing? Because
Fuego is society.
Society.
we didn't
Sherelle,
speak yet.
I love what
Oh
Sherelle
shoot.
said.
Come on, Fuego.
Sherelle said gravity does what it does. A little bit up.
On a new
Gravity does what it does. So it doesn't matter. When he asked the question, doesn't it change the shape? Freedom is freedom.
Right.
freedom.
Freedom. I
Who
mean,
hasn't spoken yet?
personally, I don't see what the difference is between. I mean, the obvious. Some ladies have boobs, but then guess what? You got some men with some man
Right.
boobs too. So
That need a bra.
That's
See?
true.
what's the difference? Like,
That's
so
true.
So the difference
know,
is the sexualization.
All nipples
of
matter.
breast.
All nipples
And
matter.
I feel like for the sake
I'm
of the
still
argument,
echoing.
We can't hear you, Joe.
yo, you far away.
can you hear me now?
And we're back to the echo.
Now we have an
Kinda.
echo.
Hold on.
The
Let's
echo
fix
is
the
not me.
echo.
Everybody mute out and we can see who the echo's from.
Okay.
Is it,
Go ahead.
Hello?
You just sound
Hello?
far away. Hello.
well, I'll speak up a little bit louder. Is this better?
That's
so
better.
for the sake of the argument, I'm gonna say not everybody puts like lotion on their nipples, and so we don't want to see them ashy things hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And I think we shouldn't because of the sexualization of breasts instead of their meaning for nurturing a child. And there's a lot of perverse people around. And this is only for the sake of the debate, because
Let me be clear.
Disclaimer.
Let me be clear.
Foiled
I dig it.
again.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, there are a lot of pervs that act like they ain't never seen no titties, and yeah. And if you with your girl, you may feel some kind of way. They gawking at her.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
because
And I have the same disclaimer as Doe.
before you go, the
Go ahead,
dude,
go
hold
ahead.
on, before you go. So to who said motorcycle set? Lolo?
Yeah.
Was that Lolo?
Auntie
So
Lo.
to Auntie Lo's point, at our meet and greet, there was a young lady who had on this pink top at the meet and greet, but she didn't have a bra on. But that top was nice and snuggly wuggly. But you saw all of her piercings and even all the little dots all the way around.
The areola.
You know, yeah. I wasn't sure if that was a safe word or not, but
Mm.
all the little dots that's on there, you saw that, right? So for those of us who ain't never seen that before, piercings included, you know, those are the ones that's gonna be like, oh my God, wow. But there were cats that would walk around like, oh my God, look at that. Like, it's just titties, for the lack of a better
Civilians.
word. It's just titties. That's it. Piercings, whatever. That's common. Navels, nipples, man, who knows what else are being pierced these days. So why are we acting like we've never seen it?
Because
Especially
it's America.
Oh,
It's
is
America,
that what it
Jack.
is?
Are we still debating?
No. Be quiet. Be quiet.
No, because I need to hear everybody's opinion.
That's just my thought. Go ahead, the dude. Yeah.
I was gonna say that they should be covered because some people might be like on this, you don't want to be just walking down the street then get a nipple pinched. Back in the days it was like a booty smack, like, hey, did you smack my butt? You know what I'm saying? So now if the boobs is out and the nipples is exposed, then they might get pinched. That's all I got. I'm drawing a
But
blank.
you,
I'm really trying.
Is that for
Yeah.
or against? I'm lost.
I'm saying against. I was
Against.
I was on the against because
Oh, you were on the
by
against.
default.
I thought the
Yeah,
for
because
was
all y'all was
okay.
the ones wanting to be forward, so I had no other choice but to,
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the top row was for and the bottom was against.
he switched us up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I
So he
love
wasn't following his
this.
own rules.
Yeah, I got
I,
confused.
I love this.
Titty twister.
You
Oh,
only we
that's
only
an
get
extension of
confused
your
because
name.
we're not wanting to be on point. When you're off, you're off. When you're on, you're on. Sorry, the argument is the argument. If you against it, now you got to figure a way to be against it. Although I know you're for it. That's
I think
it.
everybody's for it. I think
I'm
everybody's
not for it.
Oh, okay. Well, not everybody.
I am not for it.
All nipples matter.
Look, when I was a little kid, I don't know because I'm older than all of you guys. There was this thing called National Geographic,
Okay, so you saw all of the
and like they're hanging way like low, like all the sizes, big or little, they were low, low, low. Because like they said, gravity, and I mean, you gotta feed the babies. They don't want dirt in their milk, so I'm definitely.
They was hanging. They was on the ground shooting
They
off
was
sparks.
low.
Wow. She said,
But-
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
But
stepped on them and everything.
Chores.
to your point, Lolo,
They were
That goes
hanging
back to what-
low,
that
like
goes back
way
to what's-
down there.
that goes back to what Snoopy Cliff Mello said. Because we're in America. Because we're in America, what we are accustomed to is what we're accustomed to. But elsewhere, that's different. I remember the first time watching Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu had all of them. The old ones, the young ones, the not developed ones. They just had them all bobbing and weaving through the whole entire show. But the natural beauty of all of that is what it was. So I get
Beauty
it.
is in the eye of the beholder. This is true.
Yes. But in a biblical sense, and I'm not here to preach to nobody, but I feel joy because we didn't know that we was naked until when.
Sin.
We ain't, good.
So
That was
had we not ever had done that part, we probably would be still walking around here like that. Or no.
Yeah, depending on what you read.
I like to be.
I do
Society
too, but
is
anywho.
Narrative makes a point about nudist beaches.
Nudist beaches.
Yeah,
So
that's
did,
my choice.
Field trip.
Terrell said that. Field trip. There's a cruise going around like that too, I believe.
Somebody did say somebody cruise earlier in the chat.
That was Dr. Sunshine. But they got nudist
They
beaches in
do.
America. Yes, they do. Nudist beaches in America. Camps and colonies, I'm gonna call them, in the mountains. Just go do what you want to do. Look, Talita, just go get them. Go get them. Anybody ever been? No, don't answer that. Don't
Let's
answer that.
go.
As your legal counsel, do
Gotta
not
go,
answer
it's so
another
much
Do
question
not answer that question.
until I get there.
The closest I've been in Miami, because you can walk around. The ladies walk around topless, but the dudes I ain't seen no dudes naked, but which I don't want to. But
Well,
the ladies.
in Europe, you see it all the time. I lived in Europe, and it's almost a turnoff. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, okay, I've seen enough of that. But they have no qualms about their bodies, and that's the beautiful part.
But I
They
don't
do.
think it would be, if it's commonplace, you would be, I don't want to say desensitized, but I guess that it may be the word.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I said some guys, like, on topic but off topic.
Yeah,
Like,
Shirley.
now going to a strip club is different for me. Seeing a naked body is not turning me on like that.
Right.
The lady has to be dancing a certain way, this and that, but seeing nakedness is not like some of the guys would act because they're not used to seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All white men
That's-
in San Francisco.
That's just like here. Excuse me. I work in the Venice Beach area, right? So when the tourists come to town in the off season, not in the peak of summer, but in the off season, there are more G-string bikinis walking around in the neighborhood than there are regular full bathing suits, because the European culture, that's what they're wearing. where we don't wear that around here. We got the what is that? Baywatch suit or no?
I don't know.
Yep. No,
They wear them
Baywatch.
now. They wear
No.
them now.
It get cold
No,
around here. Don't
I
nobody do that
see
around here.
a whole lot of tail.
No,
Lot
I
of tail.
know
Lot
Look,
of tail.
Angelo,
they
right at the
wear.
corner of our jobs. They just right
But,
there.
Man, them is not bathing suits. Stop playing.
Them
no,
was
They
street.
raw now.
but that's
I
what
was
you
like,
like on
those
the
was
cruises.
street.
The last cruise I was on, I was overdressed in a bikini. It was like, what the ham and cheese is going on here?
She said ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Haberdashery.
Please. I'm not messing with y'all. Moving right along, we're gonna go on away from the great debate. I thank y'all for being for and against.
Yeah, that
If it
was
was
rough.
up to
Wait a
me,
second.
boy, power to the people, ladies. Let's go.
I don't think Miss
Shoot,
Day
VP.
said.
Huh?
Miss Day, did you say?
Oh, sorry, Miss
Because
Day.
my
She escaped
microphone was
again.
echoing. I don't know if it's still doing it.
You good?
No,
No, you
you
good
good
now.
now.
Okay.
You want
I
me?
am
You want me to post
for
the
it.
question again?
Free the nipples. Let us be free. I don't want to wear nothing that confines. Look, I don't even want to wear clothes. So, shoot.
I said that
So
tonight.
when is this trend gonna start?
I
Like
don't
right
even
now?
want. I don't even like putting clothes on. So as soon as I get home, I'm peeling everything off. I'll be free everywhere. I don't care.
Yeah,
I
I'm making a
wanna
mistake.
be
I was
free.
Only if see if we had the different mindset where we could be out, say like on a beach, even if it's not a new beach, and we were able to just like take our tops off without worrying about being accosted or
right.
something. You know what I'm saying? A lot more people would do it.
Right.
But you have to be so cautious about other people and their mindsets that we're not able to just be free like we want to be.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
That is
Yep.
my opinion on it. I say free the nipples. We don't want to wear a bra.
Free 'em. Okay. Thank you.
Is this trend gonna start right now? Here, like, is this something that's gonna start right now or what?
Winner.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh my God.
Let's start the protest now.
I do not own the rights to these. Yeah.
I'll be first.
Nipple.
Y'all want me to go first?
No, move right along.
Oh, I hate y'all right now. I hate y'all. All right, here we go. Time to take it to a serious note. We've had a little fun. We're gonna kick it up a notch. I was watching the show earlier, of course, to be named less, but it made me think, as always, something for us to talk about. Question is going to be real simple. Is it a woman slash man or woman or man's job to build a man slash woman that they want? Is it your job to build the man or woman that you want?
You mean like AI? 'Cause that's where
Right.
we at right now.
You know
Talking about
what?
Drake.
Come on now. You know,
Okay, I got to give you some more content, right?
you better
Yeah.
believe it.
Everybody
you can
wants it.
purchase the man or the woman you want now. Didn't the sex therapist bring that up? They got all kind of dolls.
Yeah.
Wow.
I cannot.
Wow.
AI. I mean,
I'm trying to be serious,
I
and we
love
just not
y'all. I
gonna
love
let.
y'all.
You're gonna have to build it within your budget though, because I heard they get a little pricey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that too.
mhm.
How
So
did y'all
most
hear that? I'm
most
curious.
of us, want
Mind your
to be
business.
in relationships. The relationship that we want to be in is the one that we want to be in. It's the what we want from the individual that we want to be in this relationship with. Is it your job to create the person that you want to have a relationship with? Is that better for you?
I
I
think
believe
that
it
you
is.
go ahead.
I believe it is because I can't expect her to be something that she don't know I want her to be. So I think it's up to me to. I mean, but you got to start with a good platform because you can't make
Right.
chicken salad out of chicken shit. So you got to have a good
Damn
platform,
it, boy.
you know. And I think it is my job in my situation to build her to be the woman that I want her to be to the best of her abilities.
I
So while you're building her, she's building you. It's a 2 HP, right?
If that's what she chooses to do, I think I come as a full package. But I'm not
Oh, but
perfect.
she
I'm sure
doesn't.
I have room. I didn't say that. Hold on.
Yeah.
I believe I'm a full package, but I know I'm not perfect and I have room for improvement. But I don't know what I need to improve on if she doesn't communicate that with me.
Well,
So that's building, right?
Yes.
That's the definition. Gotcha.
I don't really agree 100% with that. I think that you have to actually be what you want somebody to be for you. That way, those things can attract each other. If I
right.
want you to be X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z, and I'm not that, then how can I expect you to be that? In my opinion, I mean, I have to already be or provide what it is that I'm trying to get in a relationship with somebody with. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Because, like I said, if I can't expect you to be able to fly, and I can't. So
Right.
But some people want
I
what
agree.
they are not. If I'm not a confident person, maybe they are attracted to confident people.
yeah.
Now you can pick up tips like I think Doughboy was alluding to becoming that, but sometimes people want total opposites of what they are.
And
Um,
I don't think it's our job as an individual to build, I mean,
Yeah,
to build a person that we want. If
yeah,
you love someone and you take the time out to maybe, you know, I don't want to say because that kind of like will fall in the line of trying to change a person from who they are.
right,
But if
right,
you want to take the time out to say, hey, I don't like a certain thing that you did, or they say, hey, I don't like that. If you love that person enough, then you're willing to change maybe that behavior that you are so set in. Like people say, oh, I'm set in my ways and I shouldn't change. Well, that's ridiculous. If you want to be in a relationship with somebody, we all have some things that we need to change. And if you love that person enough, you will be willing to change that thing. But it's not my job to build you.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
right.
into the person that I want. That's the whole
that's
process of dating.
manipulation.
You should be dating and not marrying people right away or whatever, because that is the process of getting to know someone, communicating. So in the dating process whether you want to be with that person or you don't, or you want to take the time out to be like, hey, I can work through their flaws, because everybody has flaws. Everybody has flaws. So it's up to you of whether or not you're going to accept those flaws, work with those flaws, and be like, hey, maybe could you think about, it's all about communication. Could you think about changing that? Like putting the toilet seat down, or, I'm just saying
Not the
that, but
toilet
I
seat.
think that's an unwinnable I think that's an unwinnable, look, after a year, girl, just put the seat down. You know what I'm saying? But
If you put like something
that's what
in the
I think.
toilet for him to aim at, he won't have to pick the toilet seat up. He'll every time he'll try to
What?
hit what's in the toilet.
I
Like
mean,
a
that's not
like
my
a
argument. I'm just gonna
Dang.
put the toilet
or
seat down. Before I go into the bathroom, I can see that the toilet seat is up.
and I
So
do
I'm
wonder
not
why
gonna fall in.
why do women do that? They like put the toilet seat down. So you mean to tell me when you walked in, you just walked in ass backwards and just was like, I hope the
I don't
toilet
know,
seat
sir.
down,
That's
and
a
then you
whole
go.
different argument on
Okay,
a whole
Yeah.
different topic.
Yeah.
okay. Ass backwards.
Can I
Wow.
just can I just say I don't think it's a person's job to build their partner. I think we add to them and we can help build them up, but I'm not trying to build anybody
right.
Yeah, I think that,
to be
and I don't know if I sent this out to any of you earlier. Something I saw, just happened to be scrolling, and it was a counselor who was talking to the husband in the marriage, and he was saying, "Yeah, my wife this, my wife that, and the third." So he said, "Okay, I want you to write down everything that you want your wife to be or do," and it was like a list, like 30 things. And on the other side, I want you to write the things that you want to be or do. And he's like, I got this. So he wrote his list. It was like 30 things for the wife. He turned it over. He wrote his list for himself. It was like 3 things. And so then the counselor said, okay, hey.
He don't disagree.
Right. Said, hey, let's look. So they started working through the list of 30 things. And he said they never got to the other side of the paper because the realization became that when you want the other side to be these things, you first have to become these things. So I don't think there's any perfect person. I don't think any of us are as completely all together as we might think ourselves to be, because there's always something you can work on, especially when you're talking about in a relationship, because now it's 2 or more people, whatever kind of relationship, brother, sister, husband, wife. It's more personalities and emotional differences and all that stuff coming together. So you're going to build a package together for both of you, not one for me and one for him. It's what you're building together is your foundation, and that's what you're going to pull on, in my opinion.
Well,
I'm going to mute now.
It has been proven that most women, not all, most women don't want to build a man. They already want the man to be what she's expecting. But I feel like the reason I feel like it's our job to elevate our partner and to build on them is to get them to achieve greatness greater than what they already are. Maybe it's the way she does her business. Maybe you might see something that she could do better to elevate her. So it's my job to point that out to her, because maybe she don't see it because she's from the inside. It's not that I don't want to change who she is as a person, but I'm like, hey, you could do this better, even if I'm not on that, because I'm not doing what she's doing. So I can't say I need to be XYZ in order for her to be XYZ, because I'm ABC. So I'm going to be the best ABC and try to make her be the best XYZ so we can come together and elevate.
Now I was joking around when I
Yeah,
said
but
the AI part. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss T. Go ahead.
no, I was going to say, but I mean, I think the question is still about, is it my responsibility though? I think it isn't necessarily our responsibility. I think it is a desire of your heart. If there's something that you see in your partner sees in you, to what, many of us have been saying, then yeah, I think it is you will bring it to their attention, because it's a desire of your heart for them to be the best version of themselves that they can be. And I think when you are building something, or a relationship, you're in a marriage or a really committed relationship with one another, you're going to do, I think you do that anyway. But to Snoopy Cliff Mellow's point, or maybe it was I forget who said it. And some women, you're saying, don't want to build a man. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think it's when you're entering into the relationship and you're dating, you identify, again, are these the qualities of this person, do they fit what is necessary for me in a relationship? And if it does, and you've embarked on this relationship, I think the rest of it just becomes a part of the building of the relationship as time goes on, because we're never going to stop changing, learning, and growing. That's going to be a continuous thing, hopefully, anyway. And that's how you just better each other, but not my responsibility. That's out of my hands. I'm not that great. God is the only one that is.
Wow.
Who is narratives and dialogue? He is
on fire.
He
got
I love
all
narrative and
the
dialogue.
he got all the stuff.
Narratives and dialogue says, then what will be your responsibility as a woman after getting involved with him? Do you not think you will have a part to play? Do you think he should come ready-made? What are you contributing?
I think.
Well, this wasn't a man
Right.
versus
We
woman
definitely
thing.
have a part to play.
Yeah. Doughboy said
No,
something
we
interesting.
definitely have a part. I think we.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
Mello. Go ahead, T. Finish your
Go
thought.
ahead.
No, sorry. To answer him, yes, we have a part to play. I think we all have a part to play. what part you play, I think, is dependent again on the nature of you all's relationship and how you've designed or designed that with each other, right? Or whatever type of relationship it happens to be. And I think also ready made, I think we're all ready made. I don't know what ready made refers to. I think everyone has a different idea of what ready made is. If that means you got a job, a house, a car, I mean, I don't know what those things necessarily are. Everyone has a different descriptor, I think, around that. But hell, you can come ready made, lose your job tomorrow, and listen. I got to put you on my back, and that's all good, well, and fine, because I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's the way I feel like it's supposed to be until something else happens or changes. But that's the way I see it. So
Right. Snoopy Cliff Mellow.
What was I saying? Oh, the point that Doughboy made. His last comment. He said, "You, the person you build on." I think that's the difference. We all building on each other, but me building the person that I want, yeah, I don't agree with that. Because somebody else mentioned, I think it was Miss Day. There's qualities that already drew me to you. So obviously, there's something that has been built that I want. Now we build on that after I get to know you, you get to know me. Then we see things that we can be better together.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
It's a mutual responsibility between both parties to build the person that they want. Because, like I said, yeah, you have to have a platform, a baseline coming into the relationship, but it is both parties to steel sharpen steel. You make me better, I make you better. So it is a mutual responsibility to. You don't have to tear that person down in order to build them up, but you do have to point out certain things where, hey, I think you dress for the part. You want to be a CEO, but you dress like you a clerk at the front desk. Hey, babe, I think you need to wear this instead so your boss will recognize you or whatever. So that's what I mean when I say it is our responsibility. Well, me, I'm gonna speak for me. It's my responsibility to build my woman into the woman the potential that I see in her.
Um, it's funny. My example was about something that I got from a marriage counselor that was a man, an experiment or whatever, an exercise. That's probably a better word that he did with a male married client that he had. But I will say this, and it's probably not going to make you popular, but I don't really care. As a believer, whereas I'm coming from, so anyone who's not on that, you can tune me out. As a woman, and the Bible talks about being humble and showing humility and being submissive to your mate. And a lot of people don't like those words because they think that submissive in this case means if he wants to smack you around, it's okay. If he tells you to stand in a corner on one leg and bark like a dog, it's okay. No, because the person you're being submissive to is following God first. So when they're doing what's right, and I said this before, it's easy for me to say Olay to my man because he's leading me the way he's supposed to. He's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but we're working on something together. He's gonna We've said this on the panel before, he may come, we may have a discussion about what we gonna do, how we gonna do it, but ultimately he's gonna say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do for the family and we're gonna roll this way. And you're right there, like, babe, let's go. But when that same man is down, he lost his job for whatever reason, times are rough or whatever, it's our job to build that man up. It's our job to build that man up, to make him know, hey, I know it's rough, especially for a brother in this world, in America. It's hard on you. It is my job to let you know this is your safe place right here. And not to emasculate him or whatever. So it's not a man versus woman, woman versus man. It's a we thing, and it's how we gonna get through this thing together. And that's where I stand on it.
But see, that's a
So,
difference of, okay, that's building each
yeah,
other up, building each
Right.
Oh,
other up. That's different than
absolutely.
what his question was, which is it our responsibility to build the man or the woman to who we want them to be? Building, if you're not building in a relationship, then you have no relationship. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
You should, of course, if my confidence is low on getting this job interview, yes, I expect my man to be like, babe, you got this. Give me the pep talk before I get out the door. As well as I'ma do him. You know what I'm saying? If he feeling low about something like, hey, maybe it's not your time for that, babe, but you got something greater coming. That's building up. That's not building the person who you want them to be. They always say opposites attract because you might be looking for something and then here comes something that you weren't even expecting. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you should be building your relationship together, but it's not your responsibility to build the person that you want. I mean, we're not picking parts here.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
think
why.
the,
That's
if
why
I
I
could
see.
jump,
I agree.
go ahead.
if I could jump in real fast, I love this dialogue. Absolutely. I think there's one word that's changing the dialogue though, and Miss Day touched on it. Building means create. You're creating the person that you want. Building up, that's that one word, up. We all are expected to build up. I'm down and out. I'm usually the guy that's holding you down, but it's my turn. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about build. I'm gonna create this woman. I want her to have this, that. I want her to be like this. I want her to react like that. I want her to treat me like this. I want blah 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 blah. The question remains. Let me find it here. Uh-huh. Is it my job to do that? Most of us
I
have all said the same thing. No, no, and no, and no. Because we all are attracted to different things. I like something about each and every one of you guys. Something different. But I don't want to take a feature from each one of y'all to create this megathon woman over here. Like, yep, she got a little bit of three, she got a little Miss Day, little fuego fuego. No, no, because now I'm gonna agree with some of what Doughboy said. I believe I'm a package. Well, guess what? We all should be a package to a certain degree with some warranties attached so that we can make some adjustments when things break down. We can move accordingly, but that's not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily the case. So,
Mm-mm.
just that. Sorry.
That was
Mel-
great.
Well, thank
Oh,
you.
could I add something on to that this dialogue
Did,
that we're
did
having
you
about that?
ask? Did you ask?
I did do that. I was just,
come on, doctor. Come on, doctor.
Come on,
so
Dr. Reverend.
Come on, doctor.
initially when I made the joke about AI, I was drawing from that movie, The Stepford Wives. You remember that movie where the
Mm-hmm.
dudes in this area was creating their wives? That's some dangerous territory to be in because if we're all flawed and we've all admitted that we're all flawed, I'm flawed, so I'm going to create a mate for
Something wrong.
myself
That's
that's
flawed.
gonna I don't have to change anything about myself because everything I'm creating with this person is going to it's not going to offset me being flawed. So I don't have to change and do better and do anything better for myself. So that's why I said it could be like a dangerous territory because if you know you don't like to get up on time and you create somebody that is gonna always wake you up, what happens if they're not there?
Right.
You're not progressing anything. You're being stagnant because you created something so perfect to where you don't have to be held accountable for anything. That was
Right.
it.
That's when I
Mhm.
set my
And like
height.
PK said, it's creepy. That's
Right.
creepy to have somebody that just with you and do everything you say and do everything you do, and it's like a robot relationship. Like,
Yeah. Right.
no, because Stepford Wives was creepy.
Yeah.
That was a
It
creepy movie.
Very
was.
creepy.
That was a
Very
creepy movie. I was
creepy.
like
Big time.
heebie
Big
jeebies.
time. Heebie jeebies. Okay. Any
I
final
think.
thoughts?
I
Yes.
think. Oh, oh.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead. You got
Fuego.
it.
I
Rachel.
was just going to say. I think at this point in our lives that um we have a pretty good platform for ourselves. We're pretty, built in a lot of positive ways. So just having somebody come in who could help um, build you up where you need to be built up, add to you where you needed to have something added to. but actually build, nah, I'm good. Like I'm already mostly how you see, you get what you see. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So not perfect at all, far from it, but I don't need somebody trying to build
Right.
what they want from me.
Don't build me. Let me be me.
Yeah.
Narratives is at it again. I'm gonna just read the question before we respond to that. Then, T, say your thought. Auntie Lo, I have a question. How do you get from? How did you get from? hmm? How did you get from this conversation being submissive, all because a man asked, "What are you bringing to the table?" I don't remember that part. I'm gonna have
I
to look
don't
back.
remember that.
Was she responding to that?
Well, who asked about bringing something to the table? I'm what?
I think she
Yeah,
was talking about something separate.
got it.
She was using it as an example when she was saying, say
Yeah.
for instance, uh, the word submissive, people get afraid of that because that's
Okay,
what I got from it.
I do
Yeah.
remember that part.
Yeah.
They don't like that word, submission.
No, a lot of people don't, but it's okay.
Gotcha. T, you had a thought?
No, not really. I was just gonna just comment again on one of the things that narrative and dialogue was saying, just about the trigger words. Like maybe he was saying that build and job might be a trigger for some women, and maybe it is, and maybe there are. I mean, I don't know that I've kind of heard that so much, but I do know that there are times where women will be defensive around, I don't need him to, build this or that in me. I've had this conversation with my son who is very clear about what he wants, right? In a person that he is dating, because he dates with intention. And he's like, yeah, so if it's not this, and this, then no, because I have to be this, I have to be this, I have to be this. So these are the things that I'm going to expect or I need in her. If she doesn't have it, I give her some time. I'll show it to her, point it out, maybe help her to get there. But then if she reverts back, whatever, then the answer is no. So I think that's the building component potentially of the person, but the person is who they are, like I explained to him. If the qualities aren't already there, then what you're trying to instill something or build something into a person that maybe they just don't have it within them, right? They may not. If they do, great, and maybe you'll tap into it, and that's something that they can work on becoming or being consistent at. Outside of that, I think that's where the problems might come in.
Mhm.
Just my thought.
Hmm. How old is your son? T, how's your son?
30. 30.
Oh, he grown.
Grown,
Well, my
grown.
final thought about it is, my woman is my responsibility. Um, Making sure she's good, uh, doing my best to make her happy, and so I feel, as I'm gonna stand on what I said. I feel like it's my responsibility to build my woman to the best that she can be.
Somebody has a
Security.
I
cat.
agree,
There's a
PK.
cat on the set. There's a cat on the set.
That's a dog.
That's a
That's
dog.
a cat.
That's a dog with a
that's a
dog that
big
chases
cat.
his tail.
That's cat of
Wow.
power.
Uh, Here's my thought. Forgive me for speaking. I think the only time that we have the responsibility of building anybody is when
Okay.
we have the obligation of parenting. You build your child to become an adult. That's what I think. Once your child becomes an adult, technically at 18 years of age, then you cut that umbilical cord or that apron string and you allow them to exercise the things that they have learned from you as a parent, because that's the definition of the total package that you're presenting, or yeah, that you're presenting to somebody. What my mom taught me is what she taught me. You either gonna like it or you don't like it. Now, am I open for some change? Absolutely. um I think that comes with any relationship, whatever situationship, scenarios, whatever it is that you're involved in. You're going to be open to make some adjustments, because you want to be compatible with the person that you really are liking on or trying to like on.
Or
Uh,
call yourself
right. Because,
like my
like could
mom.
get you in a whole bunch of troubles. But
Right.
anywho,
Yeah, yeah.
but at the same time, that's the only time that I see us building anybody is our youth, our child, our children. And then that only goes for so long. Now, am I willing to be taught and trained and reconfigured, for the betterment of our relationship? Sure. I'm open to it. Today I don't drink coffee, tomorrow I do. Maybe, I don't know. It all depends on who you with and the energy that they give you to want to be there. So
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Ouch.
How
Snoopy Cliff
invested.
Mellow, you
So
got
I'm getting
some.
ready. Uh, no, a good topic tonight, fun, and I'm back.
Yay.
I'm back.
We
Snoopy,
missed
So
you.
can we? Hey, you
You
ain't
and
gave us
me.
this in a minute. Can we get some healing energies and some kisses in the whole 9 yards? We ain't got that in a good
The
Yeah.
minute.
the eyebrows,
Been MIA,
everything.
man.
Where's your
Been MIA, bro.
what's
We want it
happening? Where
all.
you at?
He
Where
been
you
on a
at?
mission. He been on a
Look,
mission.
hold on. Let me do it like this. We ain't got that in a
There he
minute.
is.
There it is.
Come on, give it to us. We
Wait,
missed that.
what is
okay,
that? I can't
as always,
see
I'm
it.
gonna send some healing energy. I know I need it in the next week because uh, less than a week, ain't it, Onyx?
Yes,
um,
sir.
but yeah, miss y'all. Always look for the best. May your best of today be your worst of tomorrow. Is what I say. And I love you.
Snoopy
There
Cliff
it
Mellow.
is,
I,
the one
I
and
wish I
only.
had the. I wish I had the
Love you,
prancing music right
brother.
now. I wish
Love
I had the
you.
prancing music. Damn it,
Right.
boy.
Nah, man.
Anywho,
Stall him
no.
out, cuz.
I missed that.
Don't bring that. Don't bring that to this season.
No, no.
Oh
No, we
shoot.
want it.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
9:01, you guys. Hey, I got one more thing for us tonight, just to, this is a place where grown folks can talk without judgment. Um, we've talked about so many different things over the years, the seasons. And one of those topics was transparency. Transparency. So tonight I'm gonna be a little transparent. I'm gonna share a true story. I was gonna try to do a loop around and try to figure it out, but I say that this is therapy for me as it is for others. So I'm gonna share a true story. Those who want to participate, by all means, share your thoughts because I'm open to them. But I've shared my my dislike, my hatred. I used that word in the past. My hatred for my biological father. Right? I've shared that true story. So I'm not gonna ask for forgiveness in advance. I'm gonna just speak my piece because I didn't get a chance to speak it. So, well, it was offered, but it really wasn't. So, my father calls a meeting over the weekend. I had lunch with my father, and just to shed light, and I really don't care. In the words of Lolo, if he hears it, if he's mad, whatever, I don't care. But anywho, so this meeting turned out not just to be with myself and my father. It turned out to be with myself, my father, and three other guys that at this point in life, we all are adults. I'm 55 years of age.
No.
So one of the guys is supposedly, I'm sorry, let me give you that. Supposedly my adopted brother that just, this adoption just took place a couple of years ago. Grown man, grown man. So my father decides that he wants to break the bad news. I am truly sorry for the news that he gave about his medical history. I'm not happy about that. However, he then decides that he wants to share uh, what his end goal is with some of his material possessions. I've always told my father, I don't want anything from you other than being my father or my dad at that point. But if you do choose that you want to give me something, opt out from giving it to me and give it to your granddaughter. That's my request. I grew up in a single parent home. I'll never disrespect my mother, never, because she did all that she could do for me in the time of need, whatever, as a mother. When she couldn't handle me no more, she outsourced to my uncle, rest his soul peacefully, passed away from bone cancer a few years ago. He was that guy for me, that male figure that we've spoken about many times that a mother would need for her son. So, anywho, long story short, my dad, father, decided that he wanted to break this down to everybody in the group that he was going to give one guy this car and he's going to give the other guy this car. There was 4 of us total outside of my dad. 2 of us, he didn't even say anything that he was going to give or not give. And I really don't care about that because everything that I have at this point, I've gotten for myself. But it's the disrespect that irritates the Hades out of me, because after you said what you said, then he looks at me and says, "You have anything you want to say?" And so my response, of course, was, I'm not going to be up in here at the Golden Corral. Sorry. I'm not going to be up in here at the Golden Corral going ballistic. But I'm going to say this because I just need to get it off my chest. And if you do get a chance to see this, sir, anybody could be a father. But to be a father to a grown man that ain't not even your kid, and you neglect the dad obligations and duties to your son, there's no doubts about who my father was. But at this point, this is how I feel. Forgive me, all you guys, but my dad died a long time ago. That's how I feel. Disrespectful. The Bible speaks on not being disrespectful to your parents. I tried to hold to that. At this point, the gloves are off. I'm a calf that's grown into a bull with horns at this point. And it don't matter. I don't need nothing from you. I don't want nothing from you. But for all of us that are parents, I share this story with you because what you do affects your child later. My life is mixed up as it is. I've shared that story. My last name is Thomas, or is it? Or is it? Okay. So here I am being who I am. I don't know who I am. I'm like that boy without a clan, as far as I'm concerned. But that don't stop me from moving forward. So I apologize to my grown folk now because my mode has been since the weekend. Because I just don't like how grown folk, a parent, treats who you know for a fact is your kid. If I posted up a picture right now, you'd be like, in the case of Onyx Thomas, you are the father, you know, but not the way you treat, not the way you treat me. So I just said all of that just to
do, you can thank him for being that father that he was, because it made you a great father to Sasha.
I'm a dad.
Yes, you raised that.
I'm a dad to Sasha.
Yes, you raised that. You are her daddy. You her daddy. Yes.
Yeah.
Not just
that's
the
why
donor.
I ask anybody.
So
anybody need a daddy? Anybody need a daddy?
Me.
I appreciate y'all for the laughter, boy. Oh boy.
What way we talking?
Well, you know what? I thank you for your transparency. And I was waiting for the other foot to fall because you said you were disrespectful, but I didn't hear that you were disrespectful. I didn't hear that. I think
disrespect at that point. But see, what's the number one rule in families? Don't put your business out. What happens in the house stays in the house, right? But at this point, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because some of
Right.
y'all
And
know my father,
Yeah.
and you know, you will run across him, and guess what? He might even catch wind of the show. I don't. That's how I feel. I don't.
okay, and in that, I'm going to say I don't see or hear disrespect. I hear your truth. And I
Yeah.
thank you for your transparency because I know for
Yeah.
a fact that you're helping someone, it may be someone on this panel and definitely outside this panel. I know that that's helping someone. And the fact that you were
I
able
was
to
gonna say
tell
that.
that is healing, not just to
Oh yeah.
you, but to others. And I thank you for that.
Yeah. You know,
Yep.
this is beneficial for me. I always say, oh yeah, we benefiting other people, but truth be told, Gentlemen After Dark has got me over a lot of humps, a lot of humps, and just being comfortable to speak your truth is important, and that's where I'm at with it. So Facebook can have the story, YouTube could have the story, Instagram could have the story, y'all can have the story. I'm good with it. I just want us to all know and learn from the stories that are being shared here. This is not make believe stuff. This is what's really happening in our lives. Period. So, thank you,
Yep.
Miss
I
Yvette.
Yep.
Miss Yvette says you have the right to feel how you with no reservations. Exactly about it. Judge not. No apologies needed to us. Accept your decision and move forward.
Yep.
That part right there. I appreciate you. And Ken, what up, Ken
Yep.
Webb? I ain't seen you since Manchester Boulevard. Says it's pain and anger. Oh, absolutely. It's definitely anger. But you not wanting to follow what he did made you be the man and father to your daughter you needed to be, bro. I believe we all have seen things a parent may have done that you, as a parent, do not want to follow. Absolutely. Absolutely. We learning. I'm learning
Mhm.
still at this late dating age. You know, as my sister said, you definitely got to get it off your chest and make that happen before anything happens to either one of y'all and you don't have the opportunity to say
Absolutely.
it. So
Yes.
Agreed.
That part.
there there
Yep.
will be
I
more to
will
come.
I will add to this though, brother. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, whenever you start doing exactly what you need to do in life, something's trying to come along and stop you and get you distracted and deterred from what you got going on. And I think
Right.
that
Yes,
just
sir.
just looking at it from based off of what you just said, that's all the fuck. That's all that is. I'm
All
sorry.
right, preacher.
I think that that's all that is because it's not even necessarily
Absolutely.
just him. It's an entity that's trying to use him to get you off of your path. Just keep doing what you're doing,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Screw it.
Facts.
Screw
I'll
that.
take
Because
That's
that.
when
all
Yes.
he
it is.
looked at when
This
he
is
looked
this
at
is
you and
Big
said, "Do
time.
you have anything to say?" He knew he was wrong.
that was
He
one of
knew he
Mhm.
those.
was wrong.
That's
That
one of those
part.
poking
Yeah.
that
He was
nitpicking poking.
waiting
That
for
Hmm.
that
some.
that that. that
Yeah, he was
that's all it
waiting
was,
for you
Yeah.
to
Hey,
match
bro.
his
to have a
energy.
Bruh.
yes.
This
Oh
is
yeah.
season 12, episode 2. Do you really think you not got time to be fooling with somebody else's bullshit? Not now.
And this is when
Yep.
you have peace within yourself. This the
Right.
peace that we was talking about that we want, and nothing phases. Okay, you got it. Whatever.
Yep. You got it. You
Hey,
win.
I tell you this. Lunch was Saturday, right? Sunday,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was at the pet store because my fish all
Yep.
died. Right. So I done bought all new fish, put my tank together. So I'm just been sitting in front of the tank for the last 2, 3 days, like, ah, look at my fish. This is just the
There
Mm-hmm.
you go.
Oh,
There
you
you
got
go.
them cichlids, huh? You got some African cichlids?
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
The
I
cichlids
like
and the blue lobster or crawfish. But
that.
yeah, peace is within, and we definitely
Yeah.
all have to make sure that we keep that peace. That's all I'm gonna say.
And
Let's
if you
see
want,
here.
I'm
if
gonna
you
tell you,
truly want peace, prepare for
Man.
war. That's what he said on John Wick.
I
And
used to have counseling when I was in high school and middle school because I carried around a lot of resentment that I had for my dad, right? And so I learned that, and I apply this to all of my life. I don't sit with no problems with me. If I got a problem with you, and I don't care who it is, I'm gonna tell you how you wrong me, and I'm gonna let you sit with it, and I'm gonna let it go. So
That part.
I can say that it's good to get it off your chest, and I'm glad you did because
Yeah.
it just makes for a brighter day the next day. You know what I mean?
Right. I
Yep.
appreciate that.
And misery
Oh
loves company.
Yep.
yeah.
Misery loves company. So don't get invited to a party
Misery
you don't
loves
need to be at.
company.
Don't
That's why
go.
I don't go to St. Louis. I stay out of St.
What's wrong
Louis.
with St. Louis? What's going on with St. Louis?
Misery loves company. I stay out of Missouri. You know.
Nah, you know that chess museum down there, and, and we got a
Shoot,
rematch. That's what that is.
that's funny. Well, it is that time, y'all. It's 9:14, 15, 15, 9:15. Any final thoughts for you guys on the Grown
I
Folk
want y'all
Network?
to like that uh like button,
Right. Hit the like
subscribe,
button. Mm-hmm.
tell somebody, share. We here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. We
Comment.
want
Mm-hmm.
Hit that notification bell too while y'all bullshit.
you know the drill.
Right.
And I just got one thing to say OV ho. Say OV ho. And
What?
oh, nobody saying it.
I
Drake
don't
said.
know. Is that I don't
What?
know. We
What?
got to
That's
find
it.
out.
Kendrick
You
Lamar
got
up
to
here.
prompt us for that. We don't know what's
Oh
going
my
on.
God. Oh
I'm
my
lost.
God.
I'm
I'm
lost.
I'm
I'm lost
lost
too.
too.
It's a
She
West
lost
Coast
me.
thing. Y'all know.
Gotta be because
OVO.
I don't man. I don't know nothing about that.
OVO.
I
It's
don't
West
know.
Coast.
Anywho, to my new viewers, man, welcome to the
I love
neighborhood.
y'all.
We
Don't
do a
forget to free them nipples, people.
Woo
Don't
woo!
forget to free the nipples.
Itty
Let the
bitty
wow.
girls
titty
out.
committee has
Turn them
Starting
titty
right
loose.
now.
Wow.
We're gonna start the
I'm
protest right
I'm a,
now. Let's
I'm a,
go.
I'm gonna end
next week we let them free.
I'm gonna end like this with narratives and dialogues, who's been a productive member of our dialogue tonight. Too often men suppress
Yes.
their feelings. Glad you spoke up or spoke on it. Men. Your
Facts.
mental wealth, your
Facts.
mental health is at stake at this point. It's at stake.
Yeah.
So let's not suppress. Let's let it go. Let's put it out there, address it, and move forward. From the desert to the sea, to all the cities in between, we bid you guys all a good night.